Alright guys, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Today what I got in store is something a little bit fun. One of the older packs I have, if you can't tell, it is the, does it even say? It is the 4th edition. Does it say? 15 card, tradable, blah blah blah. On the back, I do not really care for the gold text on red. It is very hard to read. Blah 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 blah. Well, this is a 4th edition pack. Will I get a dual land? No, because dual lands are not in 4th edition. If only, if only. Actually, my battery's gonna die really quick, so really quick before I open this, I am going to swap it, and I'll be right back. And just like that, I'm back. So, like I said, this is a 4th edition booster pack. Maybe we'll get the Mana Vault. That'd be pretty cool. 15 card tradable booster pack. And yeah, I believe this came out what year? Not quite sure. 1994. Boom. So quite old. I was 2 years old at the time. Very cool. So let's open this and see if we get something cool. It's always fun to open these older packs. If you can open them. The glue ages. And I don't know what the order of the rares or anything are, so I'm just gonna go through them. The first card I got is an Earth Elemental. Very interesting, just looks like a pencil art, like it's been done with pencil. 3 and 2 red, Summon Elemental. Earth Elementals have the eternal strength of the stone, endurance of the mountains, primordially connected to the land they inhabit. They take a long-term view of things, scoring the impetuous haste of short-lived mortal creatures. So pretty much they live through the ages and just watch everything happen. He's a 4/5 creature, art by Dan Frazier. So it's a 5 cost for a 4/5 Earth Elemental. Very cool, very cool. The next card I got is a castle, very beautiful art. Just a very nice castle. Again, I'm not sure what this is. This might be paint, I'm not sure. But nice shading, nice little moat area. Got a flag flying. Not sure what kind of banner. Almost looks like strange triangular things. Lovely sky. Nice castle. Takes it up half and half. Very cool. 3 and a white and an enchantment by Damian Wilcher. Untapped creatures you control get +0/+2 when not attacking. So throw this out. Creatures you control, when they're not attacking, if they're untapped, get +2 defense. Boom. Take that. Take some extra damage. Oh, Animate Dead. I think this might be the rare, actually. I like this card. Animate Dead. Cool. And the art on it is very interesting. It's like, it looks like a chair, or is that a crypt? I'm not sure. These people are just busting out of the ground. There's some interesting red in the background, white, blue. Love it. And it has Anson 93, Anson Maddox. Very interesting. Very beautiful. It's like skeletons being raised back from the dead. Yeah, love it. 1 and a black. Enchant Dead creature. Don't see that in a while. Take target creature from any graveyard and put it directly into play under your control with a -0, -1 counter on with a -0, -1 counter on it. Treat this creature as though if it were just summoned. If Animate Dead is removed, bury this creature into its owner's graveyard. So if this gets exiled, that creature gets exiled. But for 2, you can take any creature in any graveyard and slap it on your side of the field with just a -1 attack. So if they got like an mackerel or something in there, 1 and a black, boom, on your side. Very cool. Very cool. Love this card. So I think that's the rare, but I'm not quite sure. Mind Twist. Interesting art. Very very cool, very centralized, dark red, a little bit of red, interesting. It's got tinfoil over his head. No, it looks like paper. It looks like he or she is quite torn. Their mind is distraught, scared. There's some paper on the ground sprawled there, something blue there. And it's just X and a black, Mind Twist. So this is when they added the X. Well, they had X's, but it used to be much more confusing. Sorcery. Target player discards X cards from his or her. I'm just saying his or her. But target player discards X card at random from his or her hand. If that player does not have enough cards, his or her entire hand is discarded. This is very cool. This is awesome, and it's probably going in my rat deck because it's discarded at random. Love that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Going in the rat deck for sure. I'm liking this pack so far. I got a Naf's Asp. It's like a why can I not think of that? A cobra, not a spitting cobra. Play the flute. Yep, and it would be cool. Don't want to get bit by that. It is just 1 green for a 1/1, a summon Asp. If an Asp deals damage to a player, it also deals 1 damage to that player during his or her next draw phase. Before then, that player may pay 1 generic to prevent that damage. So every time, it would do a damage to them if you made it through the defense, unless they paid 1. So it's kind of cool, getting some extra damage, and it's just a 1-drop. Very beautiful, and the art is by Christopher Rush. Very cool. Next card I got is a Lost Soul. This is a beautiful art. This is by Randy Alspond Faith. 1 and 2 black. Lost Soul. Looks like this lady's soul is just walking through, almost with like a veil over her, through the swamps. Just walking. Beautiful. Very nice weight. Very white. Very like swampy. So fits perfectly. Love the water. Love the reflections. Tree line. Love the sky. Look at the tree. You can tell it's very marshy. It's slightly got a lean to it. Just a lovely picture, and it's beautiful. And it's drawn by, I already read that. It is a summoned Lost Soul, 2 and a 1. And it has Swamp Walk. So if they have a swamp on their side, you can attack and go right through him. Her hand gently beckons. She whispers your name. But those who go with her are never the same. Interesting. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Oh, very cool. Got a lightning bolt. Honestly, I'm liking this pack quite a bit. Got a 4th edition lightning bolt. Some people don't like the white border, but I say I like the white border. It's alright. Lightning bolt. Everyone knows this card. Drawn by Christopher Rush. 1 red, 3 damage. Lightning bolt does 3 damage to target creature or player. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome. And it's just an instant. Christopher Rush. Beautiful lightning. Got some mountains foreground. Next round, got the lightning bolt in between them, and then in the background. It's just very, very cool. Awesome. Loving this pack. Like the art on this one. The frozen shade. 2 in a black. It's just like, it looks like it has flying, but it doesn't. It's just like going around. The signature looks like Douglas Schulter. Very beautiful. Got some like magic spell. Looks like he's flying. You can only see the red eyes. Got a nice grayish blue sky around. Raggedy cape, and he's just looking for trouble. A summon shade. It's 2 and a black, 3 for a 0/1, but it has a swamp. Gets +1/+1 to on turn. So you put it out for 3, and it's just a 0/1. And then next turn, or if you want to block, pay as much swamps as you want and give it some power. There are some qualities, some incorporated things that have a double life, which thus is made. A type of twin entity which springs from matter and light. Evidence in solid and shade. Edgar Allan Poe style. Beautiful. And then I got an Immolation. 1 red. Very cool. I like this card because you can either give your creature strength or kill something, because it gives it also +1, -2. So if it doesn't have, if it has 2 or less toughness, boom, that creature's gonna die. And it's just, looks like in the flames, there's 2 people, very shaded out. I like that though, kind of gives you mystery to what they look like. Yellow up here, very nice coloring, shading, love it. Someone's got a sword, they're like bowing, I'm not sure. Very beautiful, got the nice fire up front. And it's just Enchant Creature by Scott Christensen. So pretty much slap this on your guy. If you have like a 4/4, he becomes a 6/2. If you see a 2/2 zombie on the other side of the field, throw this on them, and boom, Killed the zombie. Cool, the bog imp. I love the flavor text for this. Bog imp, and I love the art. Looks like he's cooking a fish or something, or like, I don't know. He's put the bones on a stick, but I don't see a fire. He's just over water. It looks like he's got like dragonfly wings, kind of alien-like head. Very cool, lovely art by Ron Spencer, one of the OGs of Artists and Magics. I love him. 1 and a black. Summon imp flying for 1/1, just a 1/1 flying imp. On guard for larger dangers. We underestimate the power and speed of the imp muck's crusted claws. I think it changes the flavor text a little bit, but it always talks about its razor claws. Love it, love it, love it. Love this card. Just a 2-drop for 1 flyer. Very cool. I got a Howl from Beyond. Oh, looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon. Red version. Very centralized. Got some crazy ear veins, some bumpy acne forehead, some hair, some teeth, some eyes that look the same color as his teeth. So maybe he has teeth eyes. No, I'm just kidding. X and a black. This is drawn by Mark Poole. Very cool. He's also one of the OGs of Magic art. Lovely. All the details in the fingers. Just all like the lines. All the line work is amazing. Target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. It's an instant. So you go pay whatever in black, and that gives that creature, if you played 3 in black, you give that creature 3 strength that turn. Maybe kill a creature, get some extra damage to finish the game, or anything. Really, just a nice card that can be used around. I got the next card I got is an Urg Raiders. I don't think I've seen this art for them. I could be wrong, but it's just a group, like a trio of raiders, the 3 musketeers. They got like scimitars. Interesting marksmansmith. Looks like there's a group over there walking in the distance, and they kind of pointing at them. They're like, yo, we're gonna raid them. They're hiding behind the mountains. They look just like rebels, and yeah, I guess they gotta survive, but it's better to do an honest living. Beautiful picture though, drawn by Damian Wilcher. 1 and a black, summon raiders. That's a 2/3. So 1 and a black for a 2/3 creature. If you do not attack with egg raiders during your turn, it deals 2 damage to you at the end of your turn. Egg raiders deal no damage to you the turn it comes into play on your side. So it's a 2 for a 2/3, but you have to attack every turn, and if you don't, it deals 2 damage to you. But since it has summoning sickness, it doesn't deal 2 damage to you, which is nice. Cool card, and yeah, just for keep swinging with it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Looks like I got a Cyclopean mummy. Very beautiful. They stumbled upon the coffin. They opened it, the sarcophagus, and this giant mummy. He's stumbling back. Beautiful art. Got a head here. It's cobwebs everywhere. Drawn by Edward Beard Jr. Beautiful. 1 and a black. It is a 2/1 creature. Summon mummy. If mummy is put into the graveyard from play, remove it from the game. So the mummy only gets 1 revival, and then it gets exiled. The ritual of plucking out an eye to gain future sight is but a curse that enables the living to see their own deaths. Yep, don't try to pluck out his eye, he's about to grab you. Very cool, lovely art, love the shading, very awesome. You just see his red hair. I like how they chose red, just kind of make it stand out a little bit. He's got his lantern, and he's just ready to fall back and be scared. Awesome. And then the next card, it's not even the last card, geez, is a Giant Growth. Everyone knows this card. Well, you probably do. It's just a 1 green instant. Target creature gets +3/+3 to end of turn, and is drawn by Sandra Everground. Just a beautiful instant for green. Gives your creature a lot of strength, so give it that elf. Maybe make it, and if it's a 1/1 elf, it'll become a 4/4 just for 1, and finish off that creature, get that damage in, maybe finish the game. Lots of things. Just a cool little rat taking up half this side, and on the other side, very nicely balanced. You got a bunch of skulls. You can tell someone's been giving him a lot of giant growth because he's been eating people. Yeah, pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Very cool. And then I believe the last card I got is a Sea Serpent. 5 and a blue, Summoned Serpent. And is it a 5/5 creature? And it's just an interesting looking, almost, it looks like, what are those eels? I can't think of it. They like bite your fingers off. Oh well, I can't think of it. Looks like one of those giant eels. A moray eel, that's it. Looks like it's about to just like bite this ship in half or something. Summon Serpent. I think this card has some downfalls. Cannot attack if defending player controls no islands. If at any time you control no islands, bury Sea Serpent. Legend has it that Sea Serpents used to be bigger, but how could that be? And it is drawn by Jeff A. Mangus. It is drawn very nice, lovely waves. You can see one guy in the boat. You can see this. It's going to get that guy in the boat. Pretty scary. And he has a 93 A. He signed it. And it is a 5/5 creature for 6 mana. But the thing is, if they have no islands, you can't even use it. And if you have no islands, you can't even use it either. You just gotta bury it. So it's a give and take. But overall, I got some pretty cool cards with this 4th edition pack, and I'm quite happy. And I'm pretty sure Animate Dead is the rare. Alright guys, hope you're having a wonderful day, and take it easy.